You've been to the movies. You've eaten popcorn at a baseball game. You've microwaved a bag while watching Netflix. But did you know popcorn is 9,000 years old? And it's 100% Mexican? Here's the story they erased. 5600 BCE. Ancient caves in Mexico. Archaeologists find the oldest popcorn kernels ever discovered perfectly preserved in Oaxaca and other regions. The indigenous people of Mexico didn't just eat popcorn. They wore it as decoration, used it in ceremonies, traded it, turned it into necklaces and headdresses. When the Aztecs dominated Mesoamerica, popcorn was sacred. They called it momochtli. They believed the spirit of the corn lived in each kernel, and when it popped, the spirit was released. Aztec women would throw popcorn into fires as offerings to the gods. They'd string it together and wear it during fertility ceremonies. 1519. Cortés arrives in Tenochtitlan. The Aztecs welcome him with gifts, gold, jade, feathers, and popcorn wreaths. Spanish chroniclers write about seeing a kind of corn that bursts when heated and being amazed by it. So Spain takes it back to Europe, and the story changes. For centuries, Europeans describe popcorn as a curiosity. Some treat it like a novelty snack, but they don't credit Mexico. By the 1800s, when popcorn becomes popular in America, it's marketed as an American treat. 1893, Chicago World's Fair. Charles Cretors invents the first commercial popcorn machine. Suddenly, popcorn is everywhere: circuses, fairs, sporting events. By the 1900s, movie theaters make popcorn their signature snack. It's cheap to produce, smells incredible, and has massive profit margins. Popcorn becomes synonymous with American culture: baseball games, drive-in movies, Thanksgiving decorations. It's framed as wholesome Americana. But here's what nobody mentions. Every single kernel traces back to Mexico. Not just the crop, the entire concept of popping corn was indigenous Mexican innovation. And yet, when you Google who invented popcorn, you get articles about Charles Cretors and American popcorn machines. The 9,000-year-old Mexican invention? Buried in a footnote. This is the pattern with everything Mexico created. Chocolate, Swiss get the credit. Vanilla, French perfumes get the glory. Tomatoes, Italian cuisine claims them. Corn itself, called maize to avoid giving credit. And now popcorn worn by Aztec priests in sacred ceremonies is sold at AMC theaters for $12 a bucket with butter-flavored chemicals. But here's what makes me angriest. Mexico is one of the poorest corn-producing countries per capita, despite inventing corn itself. The crop Mexicans domesticated from wild grass over 9,000 years, genetically engineered through selective.